Hi folks, Charlie Shelton with Universal Parks News Today, back once again to try some tasty treats. We're here at Universal Studios Hollywood once again, and it is Dufftoberfest. That means they have a new Dufftoberfest beer on tap to celebrate the occasion. Let's take a look around Duff Gardens first before we get started. So as you can see, we have decorations up everywhere. They're really turning this up. This is a nice little overlay for the season, coming off of Oktoberfest to Dufftoberfest. And with it comes the new Dufftoberfest beer. This is a Märzen style lager that is warm, caramel colors, and a little bit sweeter. If you're unfamiliar with the Oktoberfest style Märzen beer, it's a little bit sweeter, a little bit richer, more complex, but definitely heavily malted with subtle hops on there. So they do vary from brewer to brewer. So I'm excited to see how the brewers at Duff have made their own version of this for the season. And it does come in its own little stein, a Dufftoberfest stein, which is just great. So let's give it a shot. Oh. That's good. Okay, it's got several different layers. You definitely get, more of the roastiness. It's not quite as sweet as I was expecting, which for me is good. I don't really like when a beer is overly sweet, like a Sam Adams Oktoberfest is just a little too sweet for me. You know, it's kind of the name of the game so far as Oktoberfest beers, especially out here on the West Coast, unless you go to like a smaller craft brewer or something. That's the one that's probably available the most on a wide scale. So it's kind of less sweet than that. This is, I would put it more along the lines of like a real German beer, like a Franziskaner, or for anybody in the Southwest, Shiner makes a really good Oktoberfest beer that is similar to this. I think I would put it as close to the Shiner Oktoberfest Märzen to anything else, but this is really good. Like I've not had a lot of the beer here because they are a little pricey, but I'm glad that if you're here for Dufftoberfest and if you do want to treat yourself and have the nice expensive beer, it's at least worth it. We had some of the cocktails here for Halloween Horror Nights, and they were similarly expensive, and we waited in a very long line for them, and I was just disappointed by all of them. This, at least, for the expense and for the occasion, it's at least a very, very good beer, and I wish I could get this at home. And what's nice, my bartender over here took care of us, so I got it with the Stein upgrade, but this Stein only holds 16 ounces, and the beer pour is 20 ounces. So she did give it to me in the larger glass so as not to short me my 4 ounces. So I do have a little bit extra and just get to refill it, which is nice. It's not something I would have thought of, but she did think of it for me. So this is good. I really enjoy this. And I think walking around the park on a warm day, it's not quite as hot as it was, but it's still warm in the middle of the day. So walking around the park with one of these, it's gonna cool you down and quench your thirst. It's not, you know, so intense that it's like just a drink on its own. It's still thirst quenching. So I really enjoy this. So happy Dufftoberfest to you, and we hope to see you here at Universal Studios Hollywood. If you enjoyed the video, please let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.